I'm such a Spider-Man dork. I even got the Venom controller they released.
I'm such a Spider-Man dork. I even got the Spider-Man undies. I got the Spider-Man McUndies.
The story itself was very obviously incomplete. It's just part of a grander scope that they're trying to tell with Spider-Man.
Oh, but if this was Microsoft, y'all be out here saying that Microsoft is out here dropping unfinished games. And now you out here damage controlling for as to why this game ain't finished. Oh, it just needs an expansion. It just needs DLC. I mean, maybe you guys gotten accustomed to buying unfinished games like you did with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But Sony got you guys buying episodes, man. And what's even more crazy that you people expected some DLC, but I thought the PS5 was top priority. And just to find out that the game is dropping on the PC. What excuse are you guys going to have now, man? Oh, I don't want to wait that long to play these games on PC. Well, guess it wasn't really that long. Those games are already now coming to the PC next year in January. What are you people going to cap for now, man? We try to tell you that Sony don't care about their console brand, but yet for some reason, you people still continue to have faith in these gaming consoles, bro. I told you the direction of gaming is going PC.
I think a lot of us assumed we were eventually going to get some downloadable content.
You might get it in some form of a standalone expansion pack, no different than what you did with Miles Morales. I mean, that's sad, bro, that the PlayStation community is that desperate for some games that you was out here demanding for DLC for a game that you've already played.
Sort of extra piece of story bit, because there are so many loose ends, there's so many extra things that definitely need to be tied up. And additionally, the previous game, Spider-Man 2018, that had DLC.
Yes, because that game was actually successful.
Incredibly good. Well, Sony has just announced they are done with Spider-Man 2.
We try to tell you that they didn't make no money with this game, but yet y'all wanted to call me an Xbox fanboy. That's all you guys do is take L's, man. Every time I try to spread the truth and awareness to the gaming community, all you people want to do is chastise me, bro. I try to tell you that they only broke even with that game. Why would Sony want to put out some potential DLC if their own standalone game didn't do as well? You guys comparing that to Marvel Spider-Man 1 doesn't make sense because that game did well. There's a huge difference as to why you got DLC for that game. And what's even more funny, if Sony cared about your Dreamcast guy, they would have chose to do that instead of dropping your game on PC. Boo-hoo. Nobody cares.
Or story stuff or anything. It's just dead.
And it's so funny that you saying that it's dead, but you didn't put that in the thumbnail or the title. Because if this was Xbox, y'all be sitting there saying, Microsoft is dead and gone. Oh, they've been in this game too long. And now Microsoft is dead and gone. Dead and gone. But when it's Sony, they're just trying to expand it. They're just trying to shape the story a little bit better by charging us $60, $70 for another episode like we did with Miles Morales. All this damage controller and capping that the PlayStation community is doing is sad.
A lot of fans are not happy about this, but I want to take a look at the news.
I'm happy about this because I like seeing you PlayStation fanboys get salty. So let's go check out that trailer, shall we?
Pete. You seeing this?
Hey, yo, Dream, you seeing this? It's so funny, man. Like, I'm going to do my own little, parody out of this, man. But we got to get the Popsicle Man into this, man. Y'all got to start making some funny videos about... I'm going to just kind of do an example, and then you guys do your little editing and have your imagination go wild with this. Because I'm going to be quite funny with this. Yo, Dream, you seeing this?
Oh, no.
That's Dreamcast saying, oh no, man, that's crazy. They got this man sounding like Knuckles from Sonic Adventure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Marlin Gaming. It's coming to PC.
Are you finally ready to join us?
Are you ready to join us, man? That's Gabe from PC with Valve. Are you ready to join us, Sony? It's crazy. You got the PC gaming community acting like Venom with the symbiotes, man. They out here taking over. Look at this. It's so funny how Sony's mocking y'all in your own trailer.
Come on, Miles.
Come on, Dream. Come on, Marlon. We gotta do something. Come on.
Hurry. Harry!
RPG! ain't Henry. That's MPG.
We promise to protect this city.
We promised to protect that Sony.
Come, finish what you started. We're going to heal everyone.
We're going to give your games to air. Sony is trolling, y'all. We're going to give your games to everyone. Look at it. Look, let's rewind that. Hold on.
We promise to protect this city. Come, finish what you started. We're going to heal everyone.
PC taking over. They even got his suit changing, man. They don't say Marvel, Spider-Man, Sony. Look, look, there you go. Oh no. There goes the symbiotes. Look at that. Sony's changing. Greater together on PC.
You seeing this? Pete, you seeing this? Oh no.
Miles, are you finally to join us?
Come on, Miles!
Come on, Marlon! Come on!
Hurry!
Fast.
Hurry!
Protect this thing. You got the PlayStation community trying to fight off the PC symbiote master race. This is crazy, man. You know, I never think that Sony would actually mock you guys in your own video game trailers, man, and then have the audacity to put a PC release. You know, let's talk about the fact that, they should have waited. You know, everybody should never know Indiana Jones for him to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Why did Sony have to show release day? It just shows that they don't care about their PlayStation.
So currently, the New
Keep
York
crying,
Comic-Con
babies.
is going on. It's sort of like a big gathering of geeks where we get all sorts of...
And the funny thing is, these PlayStation fanboys are seething right now, man. You know what, man? Get rid of your PS5 and go get yourself a PC. What I tell you, man, they out here enjoying Game Pass Ultimate, and now they're going to be enjoying your games too. Well, there it is. I guess Sony, they make enough money on the PS5 release.
Sort of cool insider news and stuff about video games and the industry.
Y'all hurt,
and stuff
man.
like that.
Keep seething.
Marvel had a panel where they announced Spider-Man 2 is coming to...
And I'm not trying to mock the PlayStation community. I want to make this perfectly clear. I talk to a lot of PlayStation fans that don't act like these fanboys. So like I said, don't get mad at these videos, man. I'm just poking fun at it because, like I said before, you guys said the PS5 had exclusives, and now look at it. You're losing your games even faster now. Like, you're losing them faster, bro. Like, this game came out, about a year and some change, and it's going to drop on PC in January? We know you guys are salty about that, especially the fact that y'all didn't get your DLC like you thought you was going to get. Well, there you go. I try to tell you that these companies don't care about their consoles like you guys want to claim.
See, and that is going to look incredibly good. I mean, even these screenshots look incredibly good, but they also ended off by confirming this. We have no additional story content planned for Spider-Man 2, but we are delighted to bring all previously released post-launch content to the PC version, including new game plus, new suits, blah, blah, blah. Now, a lot of fans
Blah, blah, blah.
are very, very unhappy. In fact, if you even scroll to the comments, people are saying, okay, so the stuff is just scrapped after the Giga leak. Rest in peace, DLC.
That's what you PlayStation fanboys get, man, for not seeing the writing on the wall, man, for calling everybody that had a problem with the PS5 and the PS5 Pro, calling us fanboys when all we try to do is warn you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not happy to see that, you know, maybe a potential DLC got canceled, or maybe Sony, you know, doesn't care enough to even do it anymore, not even as a standalone expansion. Like I said, that's very sad to see, but like I said before, y'all didn't want to see the writing on the wall. That's all y'all been doing is taking L's upon L's. Go ahead. After this video, I'll probably make a video bashing Xbox as to why you're salty, as to why Sony's not providing you the experiences that you guys want. Let me guess. It's Microsoft's fault. It's Phil Spencer. It's Sarah Bond. Go ahead. We're ready for the excuses again.
Now, a lot of people are shocked because this
I'm
is
not.
something we've already seen.
Pete,
The Giga leak.
you seeing
Now,
this?
I don't know when it initially happened, but some hackers managed to break into Insomniac early this year, late last
You
year,
seeing
and
this?
found basically terabytes of raw data. about Spider-Man, about Ratchet and Clank, about all sorts of stuff, including a
seen
build
this?
of Wolverine.
Bro, be quiet.
And inside of that was a lot of stuff specifically about it played so good. And a lot of people are saying, this is trash. All those side story beats that are in Spider-Man 2 are just going to be saved for the next game. Hopefully the Venom game is still a thing and it's addressed. Yeah, so one of the other things that was in the leak was a...
Yeah, and that's what you people was hoping for. But like I said, man, you're going to have to go into the next year with nothing to look forward to besides the PC gaming audience. Well, at least you can look forward to Doom Dark Ages or some more Xbox games that you guys single-handedly like to play, even though you say you hate them on Xbox, but you love them on PlayStation. Like I said, man, the PlayStation community, man, is in one huge nutshell, and they don't even know what to do anymore, man. Even they starting to run out the stables. You guys are not having the confidence of this company no more, man. And the only reason why you're saying it's trash because it's coming to PC, and you're not gaining anything. You know what I mean? So much for that PS5 getting that Xbox treatment, right? At least with us, we get day and date. Microsoft never says, hey, you guys got to wait for this. PC get it, Xbox get it too. We all win.
Standalone game, which, I mean, is cool. I'm excited for that as well, but I always assumed, I guess...
Well, you assume wrong.
...that we were going to get some download.
And the funny thing is, y'all had these leaks, and I told y'all to be cautious of that, and y'all didn't want to.
Content.
It's just like some dudes say, oh yeah, I don't agree with you, Gamester, because Sony is patenting that they dropping a PlayStation 10. Just because Sony patents something doesn't mean there's going to be a PlayStation 10. Just like you've seen leaks to something and we find out that Sony's not caring enough to do a no standalone DLC for this game. Probably potentially because of how the game failed. They probably did have admiration to do that, but after seeing the sales and breaking even, with the money, they probably said, no, we're going to cancel all that and maybe move it on to something else. That's probably what happened. You know what I'm saying? You people don't want to sit there and take accountability for the actions of what you gamers are not doing. It is what it is, man. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? If enough people didn't buy the game, and you guys can compare Marvel Spider-Man 1 to this, but Marvel Spider-Man was successful. This game wasn't. Huge difference.
Set that up, because at the end of the game, Venom is still a bad guy. He's a very, very bad guy.
No, they don't care. So they're going to leave you on a cliffhanger. And
so the idea of him getting a game next doesn't really make sense without some sort of setup. This is just so weird. Now, this is canceled DLC, I guess, by this point.
It's so funny that everything's getting canceled, everything's getting sent to the graveyard, but ain't nobody saying PlayStation is dead, man. Stop using the hardware to masquerade the real problems that are going on with Sony, and I think this is where a lot of people are coming at you guys. The PC gamers know it, the Nintendo community knows it, as well as these Xbox owners. We all know it, man. This whole high horse that Sony has allegedly built themselves for you is all coming to an end, and you can see it right in front of you. Because if Microsoft was out here canceling games, y'all be sitting there saying the same exact thing. But since it's Sony, they're just trying to shape up a better story.
The game is a year old. They shouldn't be that surprising. I have also some people sort of talking about the fact the game only sold 11 million copies. They've now confirmed it sold 11 million copies. And some people are considering that to be a failure. I guess I'm not, because I mean, anything that sells over 10 million copies is pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, but it's all dependent on the budget.
So to me, but
and
also,
the funny thing is, it probably costs more money than that. You know what I'm saying? As an overall, see, I know what happened here. I'm gonna break it down for you, because he's not gonna break it down because he don't use his mind. I think what ended up happening, guys, yes, they might have spent that amount of money for that specific game, but I do think Sony says, okay, we do this. Standalone DLC, 300 mil. Another standalone DLC expansion, another 300 mil. Another standalone DLC, 300 mil. So yes, even though that portion, remember, you said it in the beginning of this video, it was a portion of what is to expect in this huge universe of Marvel Spider-Man, was a portion. And the reason why I know this, because I'm a Sega fan, and Sega did it with Shenmue. You know why Shenmue's development was so long? Because they planned it for the Saturn. They planned it for the Dreamcast. You get what I'm saying? That all ate up the budget. They scrapped it. They had that. They scrapped it. They did this. They scrapped it. You know what I mean? All these things was playing into that budget. Then they pushed it to newer hardware, which only made things more expensive when Sega tried to push this game. So, like I said, that what was going on, man. It's the overlying development of the game. And that's why probably the expansion got canceled. Probably explains as to why the online multiplayer got canceled as well, because of all the overlapping money that's going into all these projects. Yes, it's like the Shenmue treatment. Yeah, Shenmue, think about it. Think about it. Y'all like, oh, Snap Games, so that's pretty smart. Shenmue 1, 2, there was supposed to be way more Shenmue games. Shenmue was supposed to be bigger than life, but it just never caught on with a lot of people. And Sony I'm sorry, Sega wasted a lot of money doing that. And I'm thinking Sony tried to do that with Marvel Spider-Man, have an online, have all these connectivities, have these expansions, these standalone DLCs to help expand, essentially make Marvel Spider-Man bigger than what it is. And unfortunately, it's failed. And Sony says, hey, you know what? I don't think we're going to try to put all our money in this. We're going to be putting 200 mil there, 200 mil, 300 mil here, 400 mil for the online for, that leads up to that billion margin. You see what I'm saying? Because it adds up. It eats at the budget.
There's only, 70 million PlayStation 5s out there, so it does mean just a pretty good chunk of total PlayStation 5 owners ended up picking up Spider-Man 2.
You seeing this?
So to me, that seems like a success, but
Pete,
maybe the Sony
seeing
guys,
this?
maybe Marvel, somebody inside the company
Pete,
decided that
you seeing this?
it's not enough to bother with
Pete,
downloadable content.
you
Because
seeing this?
let's face facts, making DLC is incredibly expensive because you